Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Frances Martin, independent demonstrator in the US, and today I'm going to share with you how to stack up those cows. I seen this on Pinterest, and the name of the person that shared that, she's from a different country. I cannot even pronounce her name, and I didn't save it. I looked quick to try to spell it out and I couldn't find it. So it's not my ID. I saw that on Pinterest. So let's get started with this. And first thing that I did, I used the not plastic, but removable ID label. And then I'm going to have a link. I got mine on Amazon for this. Or you can use Post-it note to make your lovely, it's called masking. So first thing we're going to do is stamp the first cow. That's the one laying down or flat out. All of it's going to be stamped with Memento ink. So let me grab my Memento ink here. And we're going to go at the bottom here. Going to give a good impression. Voila. Now after that one it's stamped, we have to cover it up, and I'm going to use my sticky Post-it here, those little label. It's repositionable, so that's why they're all funky color, because I can use it more than once, because after you cut them all out, oh, the little here didn't match. Sometimes I peel a little bit too hard. Here we go. So now I got this. Got a piece of black there, and so that's why the cow it's become green now. Now we're going to go with the second one. It's the one stinging up on their forelegs there, and oh, don't put ink on my finger because you know where that's gonna go. This one I'm gonna try to line up her hoof there right on the other cow there. Here we go. We won't see those legs when it come off. Voila, it looked funky. Don't worry about that, because it's all those bits and pieces. You're going to see when we pull it all up, it's going to look like the one that I get. It can be a little bit different, you know, because you're not just sure where. Oh. Let me move her legs here. You want to make sure you cover it, because if not, when we sponge the background too, it's going to look funky. So that's why it's off a bit there. I don't want to peel it up, so it should be, well, you know what, it's just a little bit, should be good. Now we're going to do the stand-up one, and that one my boot was a little bit off, so it looked like she was floating a bit in the air, you know, just balancing. So I'm going to pay more attention to the boot at the bottom, that it go on top of this one here. Here we go. Now I think I got it. If not, I'm going to share with you how to fix that. Yeah, now it's touching on the cow. This one, if you see, she was not quite touching, so I just use a black marker and do the sole of the shoes a little bit thicker, so it's touching the cow. If not, it looked like she could have been balancing on the other side. But okay, even if we don't stamp on this one, another one, I still gonna cover this, because we're gonna do the background now. So before you're gonna color all the cow and so on, we're going to do the background before we remove those bits and pieces. Close enough. Here we go. Yes, it looked funny, but that's okay. Now I'm going to take this. This is a scrap paper I'm putting on top of the other scrap paper. And I just cut wavily to do kind of clouds there. And we're going to use balmy blue for the sky. And I'm going at all different directions here. Need more ink here. Just to give a bit of sky. You know what? I want more. You know what? Let me cut another one, and I want more, so then you can see more rounded. Okay, let's try this. See, this is more rounded, less line. Okay, let's try this. And then the top's going to be more dark. So you can sponge any way that you wish. It's no right and wrong. And the one that I saw, all the cow was like in the crumb cake and brown. So I didn't copy exactly. If I can find back the name of the one that inspired me for that, absolutely, I'm going to put it on my blog. But a lot of time I look at Pinterest, not a lot of time, but when I look at Pinterest and I see something that turned my fancy on, it's just go, I register that up in my little square thing on top of my shoulder there, and then I'm going to make it, and I don't think about taking the name many times. If I remember, absolutely, but this, like I said, it was, and when I click on it, was not even English. I don't even know what was the language that she speak or anything. So you see, I just keep on adding for the clouds there. Here we go. Oh, I don't like it, the pointy. Go the bubbles, the bubbles. Here we go. Here we go. So now, it's look a little bit too wavy for me, so I'm just going to go on top, add more. And here I'm just going to finish that about straight for the horizon. Oh, the dogs are barking outside. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now for the bottom, I use Pure Pizzazz. No, sorry, Whole Olive. Back up the bus, Whole Olive. And this one, I did different. This is the first time I tried this, and I like it. So instead of going sideways and so on, I went from the bottom up, up. So it's give more like the grass. Oops, keep that down. So it gives me a bit of stroke like from the grass. I kind of like this thing that I did last night. So keep on going. Here I'm going to have to go down because it's going pull up. Here we go. Going to pull back up here. So it gives more like a whatever, like the not the horizon, but like the grass. I want to put in between here, so it's get the. And I leave lighter at the top, okay? Lighter at the top. Here I can do a bit more. So go up and instead of going sideways, up and down. Come back here. Here we go. That's it. So I got a good white line there, like for the horizon. So now that we get that done, we're going to peel this, and you start from the top because that was the last one, so it have to be the first one. The last one in, first one out, okay? Just peel that. Oh, there it's going on top of the other one there. Here we go. And that I saved them. I don't know how many times I'm going to be able to use them because really I have used them here. You know, the pressing and so on, but you can use them a few times. Also, you can take post-it note. It's just post-it note is just one section that it sticks, so it's not as friendly as this. You have to be careful when you sponge your background. And if you get a little bit on the tail there, don't you worry about that, because when you're going to color that, it's all going to disappear. Because you're going to use blends. And then pull this. Oh, I think I got to hear that it's not coming off here. Oh no, that's not a here. That's the grass under there. Oh, come back here. Okay, this one had better day. I think this one, if I do another one, I sure do need a new one. So voila, you see the green there? That's the grass. So, like for the hoof, I use the black, And I won't color all that. So what I'm going to explain what I did though. A few things I need to explain. So I colored the hoof black and so on. Everything it's colored with the blends. Okay, I laughed a little bit when I was doing this at myself because I colored the patch in the black. Well, when I colored the patch in the black of his eyes or her eyes there, we couldn't see the eyelid. So what I done, I used a very fine paintbrush. I use my craft ink and just add a little bit. And then I put the definition of the eyes there. Just a little line like this. So I went below. And as it dries, it's going to get lighter. So maybe you're going to have to do a few times after it dries. But can you see the little line? Like her eyes. So then she became back with two eyes instead of one eye because it was all black. So the inside for the mouth, I use the petal pink. Some of them I use petal pink, and then some of them I use the ivory. I was testing different color. So it's no right and wrong. This one, it's basic gray. This one, it's soft suede and crumb cake. So just play with your colors, but that's how I done this. So this is it, how to stack up the cows. So this technique, it's called masking. So I hope you're having a marvelous day today, and all the supplies will be listed on my blog. Below you get the direct link, also the measurement, and I will list all the color of the blends that I use also. One click, shopping 24/7 for all in the US. Thank you and have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.